Okay, we are live. We are live, and I just want to put this out there. It's me, your ghost with the most, Zevious86, and I would like to extend an invitation to all of you people out there to check out my YouTube channel, The Retro Gaming Dojo, and all of the adjoining social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can find me on there. Search up that The Retro Gaming, one word, Dojo on those platforms. I talk about wrestling. I play a lot of cool ass music, and of course, the main dish of the channel, we live stream video games. So come through, come hang out, come chill, listen to some dope beats, and I'll see y'all there.
What's up, world? It's your boy Dez. I'm here by myself today. Got another special episode for y'all. Not even another special episode, but kind of like the first special episode. I'm actually going to take y'all on a curated experience uh, through some of the beats I've made over the years. Just a few of them. I'm not trying to promote any music, anything like that. Just really want to do this because I was inspired again by one of my favorite artists of all time, Andre 3000, with his latest project. So I decided to go ahead and give you guys an episode of some of the soundscapes I've put together over the years. I'm sorry, guys. Again, it's your boy Dez. It's with the spaces in the eyes. Also, the Lawn Warrior on Facebook. Also have got a TikTok going right now. It's Karmic Libra 85, I believe it is, and Instagram is also Karmic Libra 85. We also have the Want to Talk About It group on Facebook, so you can get in contact with me and the crew there as well. Um, the last few episodes, I believe, were lost episodes that I kind of skipped and putting out, so I wanted to get those out to y'all. Hope you enjoyed them. Again, on this episode, I'm gonna take you on a curated experience through some of my beats. I, um, I like production wise, I've been inspired by a few producers, namely Dr. Dre, Timbaland, love Kanye West, Andre 3000. I love the work he does. Danny Elfman. A lot of people don't know guys like that. I love Danny Elfman's work. Who's it? There's another guy. I want to say Hans. Um, the Atlantic Orchestra. I mean, I have a lot of influences when it comes to making music, and you kind of hear that when it comes out in my music. Um, let's see. I've always wanted to be more in the background. Yeah, I could put together flows, write together lyrics and rhymes or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. I can do that. Um, I have a few songs I've put together. I might do another episode and put my songs on it later on down the line, but I just wanted to, again, cover some of the beats here. The first one I do have, though, I want to say I made this around the beginnings or around that honeymoon phase of being with my ex fiance. And one thing I can say about my beats is I don't typically emote one on one personally. More of my emotions come out through my beats. So that's what you're gonna kind of pick up on that. Um, this first one actually has more of like a kind of made it like a hop poppy. I don't know how to explain it. When you hear it, I think you'll like it. It's not really hard hitting and anything like that. It's more I tried to go for sensual, kind of like that the martial arts movie Sensual. If you ever watch like an old like It Man or the soundtrack, the strings that play, I try to go for that type of feel. So like a springtimey type feel, right? So without further ado, I'm gonna bring the first one. I don't have any official titles for this one. I just kind of whatever comes to my mind at the time. The first one, I do have it titled as Oppenheimer, so I'm going to give you guys a listen to that one. Here we go. right, folks, that was Oppenheimer. Again, I hope you liked it. I tried to bring that springtimey feel to it. The next one I have it entitled as Jam Down. This is the second mix that I created for it. I wanted to work on the sound and tweak the sound. I wanted to I wanted it to surround you as it played. Um, I made this one maybe about 5 years ago, before my divorce. So this one had a and I wanted to incorporate some of the reggae elements that I had grew up listening to, um, as well as bringing that again that atmosphere that kind of surrounded you, and just made you want to vibe to the track. And I do believe that you will vibe to the track. Again, it's a very sensual track. Again, I wanted to make a soundscape with it, um, something that you would feel, like I said, engulfed in. That's my whole idea when I make music. I want you to feel engulfed in it. I want you to be a part of the music. I want the music to be real, something that you can, not necessarily grab onto, but something you can walk through, dance through, something that moves you, it picks you up and takes you across the room. This one, I hope you with your lady, you pick her up and you'll get the dancing together. It's that type of feel with this one. So again, without further ado, I'm gonna bring down to you Jam Down 2. And I'm back again. That was Jam Down 2. Again, fellas, I hope you were with your lady and you grabbed her and you danced with her a little bit. Enjoyed that one. Ladies, if you're by yourself, I hope you enjoyed that one. If anybody out there, I hope you enjoyed that one. That one, who I was again, I was with my ex-wife. This is before the divorce, when things were good, and that came to me, and I was just playing with a sample and put everything together, and that's how it came out. I let her listen to it, and that's one of the ones that she loves. So I hope you guys loved it as well. I love it too. I've played it plenty of times. I try not to play it too much so I don't burn it out of my own mind. But next up, I have one that's more another reggae inspired one. Again, I did grow up listening to a lot of reggae and dance hall. This one, I was playing with different percussion sound, like different drum sounds, and I came upon some uh, kind of like xylophone, some steel drums. I came up with some steel drums, and I just dabbled with a pattern, and the rest was what it was. Um, I titled this one Wyclef because when I got done, it gave me that Wyclef type feel, like I had did something, like I had made something, somebody would really love to listen to mainstream wise, like something that's gonna get me signed tomorrow, right? But as peep the music scene. It's really not a thing for me to get signed, especially I'm 38, folks, so being signed, that's a it's a pipe dream. But I would love to make music with and for some of the greats, even for some upcomings. But again, if it comes, cool. If not, I still do it because I love it. Again, the next one I'm going to present to you is called. I titled it "Why Clef." Um, Double entendre there, right there. Yeah, I actually had a whole verse written for it. So I'm gonna let you guys hear that one. And again, also in the comments, you can critique every one of these songs if you want to. Makes me know, never mind. It will help me become a better artist at the end of the day. Sorry, prolonging it. Again, here we go. Wyclef. Yes, folks, that was Wyclef. One more time. If you liked it, give me a round of applause. If not, I'll take comments, criticisms, all of that, right? Sorry, guys, got a little cough, a little stuffy. The next one I have, I made when I was with my ex fiance. So it's about 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. So it's a lot of some of these beats. Well, a lot of these beats I have are really old. I mean, really old, right? You know, musically speaking. But that's neither here nor there. This one, what was going on? Let's see. I was going for the soundscape type feel, and, and have had more like a soundtrack type feel, right? So I sat on it for a long time, and then I came back to it maybe about 5 years ago, and it was I learned some new techniques on how to mix and master my tracks. So I was going through my old tracks and was mixing and mastering, and when this is one of them, started doing things, tweaking things, playing with things, sending things flying one direction, sending things flying the other direction. One thing, pick it up over here and finishing up over there. So a lot of things, it's a lot of movement going on. And some people do hear my music sometimes. And like, man, they can't. It's a lot going on. I don't know where to get in. It's a lot going on, and they don't know where to get in to start to write. And I understand. I put in multiple layers that way. So you might hear this melody one time, and then you go back and hear the beat again, you'll hear this medley. When you go back and hear the third time, and you hear it all together, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what the hell he was doing. And that's kind of what's going on here. So again, all criticisms, I take those. Um, yeah, it's all art, and I just do it. I do call this one poof. This one is my final mastered mix, or my final mix, what do you want to call it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. And that one was. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Doing a lot over here. That one was Poof. Uh, again, I made that one, and ooh, it just engulfs my earlobes. I love it. Right. I do have another one that I made, me and my guy, a while back. This was around like 2010, 2008, 2010. Kind of like off the heels of Black Dynamite. We were wanting to make like a 70s, uh, you know, black exploitation type sounding album. So I started to work on stuff that sounded like that old funk, Shaft type stuff. I even sampled one of Isaac Hayes' old songs. What's it called? Do Your Thing. I sampled that one, and it's a pretty sampled song. Um, but the one I have here for you today is kind of along the lines of theme songs. Again, kind of like how Shaft when you walk down the street, or ooh, I can't think of his name right now. But you guys get it. The old black exploitation films. The main character always had that theme music as they walk down the street or when they're doing something. So that's kind of like along the lines what I was doing. I was trying to kind of create my own theme. Like, what would my band sound like if I was walking down the road? Walking down the street, neighborhood, through the neighborhood, whatnot. What would my band be playing? So I called it Moving, and I'm gonna let you guys hear it, and hopefully you get the moving too. Hopefully you get where I'm coming from. Oh yeah, I hope y'all got the moving on that one. I do love that one. That is my theme song, right? When I get to walking out in public, I might put my head or go to Walmart. Let's say I go to Walmart, I put my headphones on. Boom, I put that on, and I'm oh yeah, I'm getting it right. So, the next one I have, again, I told you guys one of my inspirations when it comes to producing music, making beats and whatnot is Dr. Dre. So, this had to been about 2012. I made a Dr. Dre inspired type track. This is around the time I think Busta Rhymes had signed with Aftermath, and they were putting out some fire tracks. I think they put out maybe two or three fire albums together. Well, Busta Rhymes put out two or three fire albums under Aftermath, but he did have a lot of Dr. Dre production on the album. So this one I call Brass Knucks, and when you hear it, you're gonna definitely get that West Coast feel. The bass hits hard. It's got the strings. I even put a little bit electric piano in there, so it and me being from Texas, it probably has a little bit of that twang to it, little Texas, little Southern swag to it. Um, but you guys are gonna hear it, and this one I know you're gonna like. I have no doubt you're gonna like it. But then again, different strokes for different folks. Everybody's got their own different taste, so there's gonna be some people who definitely don't like it, and that's okay too. But here we go. I'm gonna let you guys listen to Brass Knucks, so you know it's gonna hit hard. And again, folks, that was Brass Knucks. Um, the last one I'm going to leave you with, I made this one maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, about 3 years ago. This is after my divorce. Um, so I wanted to make, so I have a better story for this one. When I began making the beat, I wanted something that would sound like a clock. So I wanted like that. I wanted that sound, right? But I wanted it to be more, it's kind of like a bell or a chime, right? So I started off with that as my, I guess you would say my metronome, my ride, right? And then I wanted to give it that epic feel. Like I wanted to feel, um, like if you ever watch Lord of the Rings, how the French horns they just slowly swell that right. It just kind of carries you on through the story. Um, and I also wanted the beat to be. Yeah, also, of course, I'm a bass guy, so I like all my beats to hit. So I do bring that element in there as well. And when it all comes together, I believe I made something great. Again, I used the elements that I learned to keep the movement going on with the instruments in the background and whatnot, to keep them swaying left to right from your left ear to the right ear. Having things swell and drop out at the right time. It's it really is does become tedious when you want to put your your best foot forward on a project such as this. And this is well, when your best when you put your best foot forward on your best project. And for me, this is one of those projects that I wanted to put my best foot forward. So I called it Mile. Um, the name, I can't remember the significance of the name right now. I know there was a significance to the name. If I remember in the next few minutes, I will surely tell you guys. If not, you may find out on another episode later on down the line, or I might put it in the comments when I respond to the comments or whatnot. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it. I'm gonna listen. Hope you guys like it. I feel like it's one of my better ones. You guys let me know. Mile. All right, folks, that was Mile. That was the last one I'm gonna play for tonight. I want to thank you guys for listening in and allowing me to bring those to you. Um, Again, thank you for listening. If you made it all the way through, I know it was it's a trek without words, um, but sometimes it can be worth it. It's all art. I hope you guys dabble in your art. Again, you know how I feel about that. If you're not creating, you're not living. So I hope you're creating. Hope if your kids are interested in music, getting them to touch the piano, play with the guitar a little bit, hit the drumsticks. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe a little loud every now and again. Trust me, I was loud with my mom. She had to deal with plenty of loud nights. But I think overall it paid off for my development when it comes to making music, as opposed to just listening to music and buying music. Um, do have we do have other episodes coming for you. The crew will be back again. This is the holiday season, so it's a little tough getting schedules coordinated. But we will have the discussions come back. We'll have some great discussions, and I'm looking forward to them. We will have the interviews. They will be back, um, working those out, and I'm looking forward to those as well. You can still find the TikTok videos, more of the that's more of like what my crafts are going on right now, because I've had a lot of the crew here to do the videos. Um, but you could also still find the information or find me on the Lawn Warrior on Facebook. And I will be getting shorts on the YouTube that got postponed a little bit, but they are coming. We are working. I am working. Things are coming. Bear with us. If you follow us, if you follow me, you can also subscribe to all of those. Let's not forget about we got the Retro Gaming Dojo. You can subscribe to his information as well. With his Twitch channel and all his streams, all his socials. Serendity's Kiss Co. She's still selling candles. Happy Hungry Munchies with Mike C. And he's got the Heroes Horrors games and gadgets, I believe it is, on his TikTok as well. Then we also got Rayanne with the Reinvigorate Home Cleaning Services. We got Dwayne with the Guardian Angel. So we're all still out here. Um, yeah, that's really it. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Again, thank you for listening. Be safe, be good, work well, create. Holla.